Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this video is just going to be a review of this hair. Okay, so before I review this hair, I do want to show you guys how I installed it. So I just separate the hair, but for some sections I don't separate the hair, I just finger detangle it. And I just crochet it in my head as normal. So for the middle part, I start to use the OT30 color, and I just use that for my two closure braids that I have in the middle. So for the middle part, I just crochet one leg of the hair through instead of two legs of the hair through. I also do this throughout the entirety of my head. I just like how it's not as tight as if you pull both legs through. So I just pull one leg through and flip it over. And I do that in the middle part and also throughout the rest of my head. And this is what it looks like after I finish. And so after this, I'm just gonna go through with some scissors and try to give it like a shape. So this is what it looks like after I cut it. One thing that I do regret is that I didn't put a lot of color in the back. I just focused the color mostly in the front, so that's one thing to kind of consider. Just make sure you take into account how much color you're putting in the back. To shape the hair, I just started from the top and then worked my way down diagonally. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, this video is just going to be a review of some hair sent to me by Samsbeauty. Thank you, Samsbeauty, for sending me this hair. So the hair I'm going to be reviewing is going to be the Soft Baby Curl 2x1 Curl Braid by Freetress. They sent me 3 packs of the color 1B, and then they also sent me 3 packs of the color, what color is this? The OT30. So the 1B, of course, is just one solid color. It's kind of like the darkest brown that you can get. And then the color OT30 is just kind of like, let's see, it's kind of like a 1 at the top, but then at the bottom it has like the 30 color in it. So to review this hair, when I first saw the hair online, I thought that it would be much longer, but it's a lot shorter than what I thought it would be. So that's one thing that I kind of didn't like about it. I mean, I knew that it was going to be short, but I didn't know that it was going to be that short. So I wish they would have put on the packaging or somewhere online that it, the length of it in inches. But pros about the hair, I do like the texture of the hair. I do like the curl of the hair. It does hold a pretty good curl, but one thing that I will say about it is that once you cut it, it kind of loses that. It loses its original spiral, but it doesn't loses its curl. It has that perfect little spiral at the end. So once you cut it, you're kind of left with that frilly cactus-like poke. You don't really have to you don't really have like right here, this is what I would like to have all around my head, but once you start to cut it, you lose that curly Q end, if that makes sense. So the hair only cost $7.99, and that was a really big pro for me because I don't like spending a lot of money on hair. And so what I have in my head right now, I only have 2 packs in my head, and so that would be like $16 plus shipping and handling. So I don't think that's that bad. And the hair, it kind of deceives you because once you start putting it in, you kind of feel like it's not going to be enough. But once you start working towards the front, it really starts to fill up. So you do need to be careful. So this is just 2 packs. And my goal is always to cram 4, maybe even 5, sometimes 6 packs of hair in my head. So that's a lot coming from me. If I say you only need 2 packs, then that means that it's pretty dense. I was kind of concerned because I was like, whoa, 1 pack isn't even filling up. You know, I don't even think that 1 pack is going to fill up my head. But as I kind of worked with it, I ended up using like 1 pack per half of my head. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I have 3 packs of hair left. So, did I use 3 packs? No, so I used 2 packs completely. Okay, so let me break it down. So I used 2 packs. So I used 2 packs completely of the 1B, and then I used maybe not even a fourth of a pack of 1 pack of OT30. So in my closure, my middle part, I only used a little bit of the OT30, and then for the rest of my head, I used a total of 2 packs of the color 1B. And so technically I only use 2 packs of hair if you want to think about it like that. So to achieve the look that I have right now, all I did was crochet the hair in the way that I did it in the review. I kind of did like a mini tutorial. I didn't want to do like a really long drawn out tutorial because you guys know how crochet braids go. I just wanted to kind of review the hair for you guys. So to achieve this style, I kind of went back in with a little bit of temporary spray color because I wasn't really feeling the result that I got from just leaving it the way I left it. So this is the type of color that I use to kind of go back in and add definition to the curl. I'm going to link everything that I use in the description bar below. But these are basically the 2 colors that I go back in to define the color of the hair. So I just take basically all I did was I take a paper towel and I hold it behind the curl. And I do kind of 1 curl at a time. It's kind of, I know that's a lot and it's kind of time consuming, but I kind of go kind of like, I'll grab a curl, I'll kind of fix it with my finger, wrap it around my finger a couple of times, kind of to like clean the curl up. I grab a paper towel, so I'll just pretend like my hair is a paper towel, and then I'll grab the spray. And I'll spray maybe it's about here down. I'll spray that with the honey blonde. And then from about here down, maybe like the tip, I'll spray that with the blonde. So this is the honey blonde, and then this is the blonde color. And any places that I feel are just too dark or too black, I go in with the copper spray, and I kind of hit it a little bit because I didn't really go, I don't know if you can see it, but I sprayed a little bit of the copper in places that were maybe a little bit too dark, and then I just focused my highlights in the front of my hair. So just as a side note, temporary sprays, like temporary hair color sprays, are like an awesome way to amp up your weave. So if you have like a weave that has color in it, I would recommend it for curly hair. Me personally, I've never tried temporary hairspray on straight hair. I'm not sure how it will work out. And the only reason why I say I'm not sure if it'll work out is because this transfers a lot. So if you're one of those people who like to flex their weave, you know how when you get out in the public and you like to flex it and touch it and kind of show out with it, you can't really do that with this because it'll transfer to your hands and it'll transfer to your clothes. So I do want you guys to keep that in mind if this is a method that you do decide to try. Just make sure that if you do use this, try not to touch it too much. And you know how it is when you're feeling your hair and you start touching it and shaking it and stuff. So just keep in mind that temporary hair color does transfer, even though it does add a lot of style to it does add a lot of spunk to the style. It does transfer, so try to be careful. I had to learn that one the hard way. Okay, you guys, so that's it for this video. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.
Bye.